Hello Scorpio, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Scorpio for the month of July. Now Scorpio, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now I do not offer personal readings and I will not send you a message on any platform, so do not get scammed. Let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for you. Now I am using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, I'm using the Classic Rider-Waite Tarot, and the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below if you'd like to pick them up for yourself. I also ask that you hit the like button and subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow in a big way. All right, now I do not read reversals if this is your first time. A bunch of the cards came out reversed. So, all right, let me make sure we're all set up here and in view, and we'll get right into it for you, Scorpio. Hope things are going well. Hope the start of the summer here is amazing for you. Also take 3 of these Keepers of the Light cards to clarify as we go along. All right. All right, I think that looks just about good enough to me for right now. Energy on the bottom. You have the Judgment card. So Judgment card it's a big energy. You know, it's a big energy. It is the second to last card before you complete the hero's journey of the major arcana until you get to the world. This asks you to go into a period of self-assessment. Okay, you can see that these people here are awaiting their sort of judgment. You can see that they're sort of looking up, kind of ready to receive their judgment from this spirit guide here, from this angel. They're waiting to hear the result of their karma. This is a major card of karma, and really karma is just the accumulation of our actions. And so they're waiting to hear the result of their actions. With the Judgment card, again, as you go into that period of self-assessment, you should ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now exactly what I want to be doing? Is what I'm doing right now helping myself and putting myself on the highest timeline available to me? If not, you have an opportunity to course correct before you create a completion, before a cycle closes out and a new cycle begins. And so with that, it is obviously a very heavy energy, or it can be a very heavy energy when you get the Judgment card. But again, it's an opportunity to learn and to grow. And so I definitely really like to see that here for you on the bottom. Now, taking a look here, you have a very nice reading, Scorpio. So in the overall situation here, or in the overall message, you have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so there's been some type of burden that has been heavy on your mind. There's been a burden here, heavy in your situation. When you have the 10 of Wands energy, you can see that this person is kind of struggling to carry the wands. They're struggling to sort of keep all of the wands afloat, and they are presumably walking uphill here. Here's the thing about the 10 of Wands. It is a completion, okay? And with that, going back to this Judgment energy, you are so ready to ask yourself what it is you need to do to complete something, because again, it's the last card before a major cycle closes out. Well, this is a cycle closing out, the 10 of Wands. And it's not the world, but it is a cycle nonetheless closing out. And so, you know, there may be a burden, but you are on the way here to completing something important. Another thing to consider is that with the 10 of Wands is that, you know, you do have all the knowledge, right? You do have all the knowledge you need, because again, as this is a 10, as this is a completion, each one of these wands represents experience earned or knowledge gained along the journey of the wands suit. And so you do know what you're talking about, obviously. You are capable, you are, you know, ready, willing, and capable and knowledgeable enough to complete this journey and to close out this cycle. Now, in the past, you have the 6 of Wands, you have the 3 of Cups, and you have the 6 of Wands. So you have the 6 of Swords, my apologies, 6 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands here. So wow, 6 energy is pretty prevalent here for you at this time. You know, 666 is not actually a negative number. It's actually the number of transformation. And even a spiritual journey as well. I think some of you here on this kind of spiritual path, you're on this spiritual journey, you can see that this family here is sort of ready to leave the challenge, the struggle of the past behind them, and they are sailing towards a new timeline, okay? And so in the past year, I think that there's been a timeline that has sort of been illuminated for you. There's been a new opportunity maybe, or there's been just a new there's been a push to sort of move into a new transition or to make a transition in your life. And the thing about the Six of Swords, as we have this metaphor of the family being in the boat, it's hard to step in the boat when you don't know where you're going. But that's exactly what the Six of Swords asks you to do, right? Because sometimes, we know we have to get somewhere, but we don't exactly know what it's going to look like, or we don't know when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen, but we know we need to go somewhere. And that is certainly potentially the result here of this Judgment energy. You may have learned something here that, has maybe changed your situation or your circumstance. Let's just skip over that Three of Cups for right now. You do have the Six of Wands in the two corners here, Six of Swords, Six of Wands in the corners. So this is heavy. Okay, so I think the judgment here, or the result, or whatever ruling, has sort of happened for you in your life has been ultimately good. The Six of Wands is really kind of exceeding expectations. You can see that they're being led through a procession here. They are being publicly recognized for a victory. And another important thing with the Six of Wands is it's graceful. It's graceful acceptance of a victory. This person is not boasting. This person is not being boisterous or anything like that. They are gracefully accepting the victory. They are gracefully accepting their success in their life. And really the Six of Wands represents success. You have the Three of Cups energy as well. The Three of Cups is about joy, celebration, good times with others. It is really fun energy of sort of your social circle. It's a really nice energy of celebrating with others and celebrating your success once again, allowing your sort of cups to overflow. And this is a really big theme for you here in the past. I think you've had some sort of result that has come in your life. It could be this could be a general life reading. This could also be a work reading or a career reading as well. I don't feel a whole lot of love on the cards or the energy of the cards here. This is probably general life or work, and there's been a nice result in those areas for you. In the current situation, you have the Sun, the Ten of Wands, and the it's the Cancer card, which is the Chariot. Okay, it's the card associated with the sign of Cancer. We are in Cancer season, or this video will come out during Cancer season. July is the start of Cancer season. And so enjoying the sun and enjoying the summer that is sort of upon us here at this time. And I think, you could have a very pleasurable month here for yourself, Scorpio, one that is well-deserved, one that is hard-earned, as the Ten of Wands does represent hard work. So does the Chariot energy. But you can see the sun here. The sun is victory, it's joy, it's celebration, it's abundance, it is power as well. Remember, the planets revolve around the sun. So if you take all of that power and you put it into a tarot card, that's what you have here. This is also a card of truth. Anything that is not true will be exposed by the ray of the sun, or will be kind of put out into the sunlight and into the open. 19 into 20 with the Judgment card. Something important has been revealed, some sort of important result, or some sort of important sort of understanding of the self is showing up here, where you now know what you need to change, you now know what you need to add into your routine, you now know that perhaps you've been on the right path the entire time. By the way, if you can hear the planes, I'm sorry, this apartment I'm at, the flight path, it changes every day. So anyway, all right. Okay, so we have this energy here of victory, of success, of gracefully accepting the sort of victories that have been sort of been won by you. And then you also here have this Chariot card, which is another big energy of victory. Okay, with the Six of Wands and the Chariot card, both huge wins in your life. The Chariot is sort of it can represent results as well. And it's also, probably more importantly in this reading, this idea of as above, so below. You can see the star pattern here on the canopy above, indicating the universe, and the Sphinx is indicating below, indicating the earth. Look, so we've got a star. The sun is a star. Yes, surprise, the sun is a star. You already know that. So you have the above, you have the stars, you have the universe here with this combination of the sun and the judgment. Remember, this ruling coming down from a spirit guide or from something in your life. You have big universe energy available to you. And I definitely feel like this is translating to earth. This is translating to your current situation. In the future, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Strength card, and you have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so number 7, the Chariot, number 8, the Strength card. Those cards come one after the other. Situation's progressing for you here. You have this really big energy of courage here with the Strength card. This is a big card. I mean, take a look. This person is so strong that they are hugging a lion. Okay, they are hugging a lion. They are taming a lion. And this represents you taming your inner demons, or taming or overcoming your inner demons in life, just like this person is on the card. And really having willpower to work through those situations. It's a very good sign to find a Strength card in the future. Now, I will warn you with the Strength card, it can ask you to be sure that, or to be careful that you are not there's not like an outpouring or an outburst of energy in a negative direction. It can mean that potentially there's like an outpouring of energy, because the reason I'm saying that is because you have it here with the Knight of Swords, which the Knight of Swords can be like impulsivity in life. And what just came into my mind here? I think the better way of me describing that, what I'm trying to describe, is there can be like a release, a big release of energy with the Strength card and the Knight of Swords. Okay, and so be careful that you are not acting impulsively in a direction that hurts you or that sort of leads to a negative outcome for yourself. You have the Queen of Pentacles as well, which is really a card of practicality, dependability, and financial independence as well. So I really like the moves that you're taking here for yourself, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and take a look at these 3 oracle cards. Okay, so you have Hilarion, Divine Healing. You have Honor Your Sensitivity, Retreats, Recharge, and Heal. Your light can support others. Then you have my favorite card in this oracle deck, Lady Venus, Downloads and Understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. There's a lot of universe energy here, I have to tell you. And then there's Katumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Okay, so this Lady Venus card is, you may notice when that card comes in, you may find, signs, synchronicities. You might hear a song that has a particular song lyric or has a particular lyric that maybe, creates a synchronicity for you, or that sort of is like a synchronicity for you or a sign. You may overhear a conversation, maybe at the grocery store or where you're waiting in line or whatever the case may be that has like a message for you. It's like the universe connecting with you in some way here. And remember how I talked about this as above, so below, this star energy here, even though we don't have the star card, with the sun, the Chariot, and the Judgment energy. So I feel like there's definitely something coming in like from the universe here, from source for you. Let's go ahead and take a look here and start to clarify more as we go along. Okay, so you have the 6 of Pentacles, you have the Moon, you have the 8 of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Hermit, and you have the 4 of Cups. Okay. All right. So, Scorpio, definitely like to see this here. So, yeah, the Moon, so we have 18, 19, 20, right? This is moving along. Then we had 7 and 8. Look. Oh, and then we have 3 6s as well. 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, all in this column here. So putting this together, what I've been saying, angel messages, messages from source, messages from your guides, messages from the universe here. That's probably going to come through repeating numbers. It's probably going to come through song lyrics or whatever the case may be, there maybe through downloads of meditation, maybe through dreams, maybe through the dream world. But there's absolutely something coming through here for you. And I think this is about a result that has been on your mind or that you're waiting for or so forth and so on. But you have big energy. The Six of Pentacles says that you've been giving and it's now probably time for you to receive. I think you're receiving something important. I think you're receiving something spiritual. You have the Queen of Wands, which is really a card of attraction. You being able to attract whatever it is that you want into your life as long as you maintain your authenticity and you maintain your creative self. The Queen of Wands is a major creative force in the world and in the universe. You have the Moon as well. Again, universe energy here, right? And the Moon can ask you, well, the thing is with the Moon, it's something that's unclear, murky, or hidden, and maybe something that is maybe not as it appears, but that's not going to be an issue for you because you have the Sun, all right? The Sun is going to expose whatever is unclear, murky, and so forth and so on with that Moon energy. And so again, the Sun really sort of solves the potential issue of the Moon. Moon also just asks you to trust your gut or your intuition. You have this Hermit card as well, which is like really kind of connecting with your guiding light here. You see a star within the lantern. What have I been talking about this entire time? Stars, universe, synchronicities, signs, messages, downloads from the universe, insights coming from heaven in the astral realm, as this Lady Venus card says. Putting it together. You may even want to take some time alone and in solitude. The Four of Cups is generally a card I really do not like to see, but this person is meditating, and I'm not getting a super negative energy here with this Four of Cups. And I think some of you here are taking time in solitude. And you see here that there is this alternative solution or this kind of opportunity coming in from source, from the universe, what have you here, with this cup coming out of nowhere. This is what I feel like maybe the download is coming in for you. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles as well, which is trusting your talents and recognizing that you are extremely skilled. You have a major talent, you have a major gift, skill, talent, or ability that can keep you well provided for. It's also another card of results and progress. You have a lot of results here, you have a lot of progress, a lot of victory, and ultimately, if there's something that's working for you, Eight of Pentacles says create dedication around that situation for yourself, because whatever's working here, if you dedicate yourself to that, you could really have major success and major results. You have this Seven of Swords here on the bottom, which is really just being clever, taking a clever approach to a problem, and just allowing yourself to sort of trust your gut and trust your intuition. Being vigilant for the signs that are coming in from the universe. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. I will see you in the next reading.